By the end of this study, you'll know how to build training habits that don't just start strong, they actually last. Most routines feel exciting at first, then they fade. I'll show you the loop that keeps them alive when life gets heavy. Most habits don't fail on the first day. The beginning is easy, new energy, new excitement. They don't fail at the end either, because you never reach the end. They fade in the middle, when energy dips and life gets messy. Think of all the times you promised yourself, this time will be different. You started with a strict plan. 3 sessions a week, no excuses. Maybe you even told your teammates. But soon, soreness creeps in. Work piles up, sleep gets shaky. The mind whispers, skip once, restart later. Then tomorrow says the same. The habit doesn't crash, it fades, quietly, until it's gone. Every grappler feels this drop. The question is, who has a way to climb out of it? The biggest mistake is starting too big. On paper, it sounds impressive. Long, perfect sessions, 3 times a week, no excuses. But real life doesn't work like paper. Soon the promise feels heavy. The mind says, not today. And the habit slips. The fix is to make the start so small that you cannot fail. Tell yourself, I will step on the mat. I will move for 1 minute. That's all. 1 minute of light rolling, 1 minute of grip play, 1 minute of hip movement. It sounds too small to matter, but once you start, you almost always keep going. And even if you stop, you still win, because the habit stayed alive. As Epictetus said, first decide who you want to be, then do the actions. This is how you outsmart the early fade. Not with force, but with a promise so light it survives even on hard days. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, what's the 1 minute promise you could actually keep? Motivation is a weak fuel. Signals are stronger. Think of brushing your teeth. You don't debate it. You see the brush and you do it. Training can be the same. Pack your bag the night before. Belt on top, water and shoes by the door. Then set a real alarm. Not maybe, but a clear word. Train. When the signal is clear, the choice is already made. You don't argue with yourself, you just follow the way you said. Ask yourself now, what object, alarm, or routine will tell you it's time to step on the mat? If training feels like punishment, the habit won't last. Some people say, I must suffer or it doesn't count. That works for a week. It doesn't last a year. Make training something you look forward to. Link it to a reward, even a small one. Play your favorite music only on the way to the gym. Sip a tea you enjoy only after you finish. Or give yourself a slow, calm walk home. Headphones in, replaying one useful detail from class. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, what stands in the way can become the way. Now, training isn't just effort, it's effort tied to pleasure. The mind starts to crave the whole loop, not just the sweat. What small reward could you connect to your sessions so that even on hard days you want to go? If this is giving you something useful, I post free tips and deeper guides on my Patreon. The link is in the description. And if you want every new lesson to reach you, subscribe and turn on the bell. Humans are social. We hate letting people down. Use that energy to keep your habit alive. Tell a partner, see you at class. If you don't show, you have to send a message. I skipped. Nobody likes sending that message. That small pressure is often enough to get you moving. Even better, build a partner system. You and one teammate check in twice a week. If the two of you show, you win together. If one skips, the other notices. This isn't guilt, it's gentle pressure. And gentle pressure makes a habit stronger than willpower alone. Locker room bench. Phone in hand, typing that message you don't want to send. That's the nudge. Think of one partner in your gym. Who could that person be for you? A habit sticks when it feels rewarding. After training, don't just pack up and leave. Take one slow breath and ask, what did I win today? It doesn't have to be big. Maybe you escaped side control once. Maybe you stayed calm in a scramble. Maybe you lasted longer against someone who usually controls you. By the shoe rack, You open notes and write one line. Framed sooner, hip moved first. Today mattered. And when it matters, you want to come back. Without small wins, the habit feels like work. With them, the habit feels alive. What was your win from your last round? Everyone misses sometimes. Missing once is nothing. The danger is letting one miss turn into quitting. The rule is simple. Never miss twice. If you skip one session, the very next one you show up no matter what. Even if you feel tired, even if you only roll one round. The habit survives. Seneca wrote that we suffer more in our mind than in what happens. So don't spin the story, just show up once and reset the line. Think of it like guard recovery. You get past once, fine. Stop defending and the match is over. Habits are the same. One miss is fine. 2 in a row is danger. Most grapplers burn out because they go hard every second, as if every round is a final. That kills energy and it kills habits. Learn to breathe with flow. Spend energy when you attack. Relax when you hold. Push when it matters. Glide when it doesn't. The same flow keeps your routine alive. Start with a push, then settle into a steady beat. Without flow, training feels exhausting. With flow, it feels sustainable. Next round, ask yourself, am I breathing with flow or am I burning out too soon? Habits last longer when they're tied to anchors, small actions that lock the routine in place. After tying your belt, say your focus out loud. Today, I hold mount longer. After your first round, take one calm breath and ask if you kept that focus. After class, write a single line in your notebook. Anchors. Chain the habit so you don't rely on memory or mood. The anchors carry you. Think of them like grips in rolling. Set the grip and the position flows. Set the anchor and the habit flows. What anchor could you set to make your training stick? Here's the loop that makes habits last. It has 3 parts that always connect. First, the signal. Something clear and simple, like your backpack, your shoes ready, or an alarm that says train. Next, the start. Just 1 minute of movement, no excuses. And finally, the win. A short note or a small reward that tells your mind the session mattered. When you put them together, signal, start, and win, the habit feels light enough to survive the early fade. Once you pass that point, momentum begins to carry you. Weeks turn into months, and months can turn into a year. That's how real progress is made. You don't need more discipline, and you don't need to become a different person. What you need is a loop that still works even on your bad days. With a clear signal, a small start, and a simple win at the end, your habits don't fade. They live, they improve, and they carry you forward. It works the same way pressure builds on the mat. Steady, patient, step by step. And that same steady pressure is how habits become something that lasts. Thank you for studying with me. If you want more, I post free tips, full guides, and I also do personal breakdowns of your own footage on my Patreon. And I answer questions for all members. The link is in the description. If this helped you, subscribe and turn on the bell so future lessons reach you automatically. And it truly helps me keep making this for you.